Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm your boy Numbskull, and today I'm going to be reading you all an experience report off of Erowid where an older individual consumes mad honey. They have quite the experience off the gray antitoxins within, and even though it's written somewhat incoherently, I think it'll make a fantastic little video for today. I'll do my best reading it exactly as it's presented. Also, I have realized that on the entirety of Erowid, there exists only about 3 to 4 reports total on this substance, and I will write a few of my own as soon as I have plenty of experiences to share myself. I love this substance. But I don't have one of my own written yet. So let's get into this thing. Drugs taken. Mad honey at a dose of 4.5 teaspoons orally. Gender, male. Body weight 75 kilograms or about 165 pounds. Time of experience 2017. Age at time of experience 75. Dizziness, nausea, and general weakness. By Michael T. Hallucinogenic honey. Hey, I think it kicked me a little. Are you okay? I am fucked. Haven't made it back yet. Haha. Man, I'm so fucked. On my bed. Can't move. I hope make it home. I can't see anything. Fever. Yep, good shit. Take care, dude. I am sweating like a dog. Any advice? I am laying on my bed, naked. There is a bucket of spew and cum next to me. I only have 10% vision. I blindly force-feed myself from the half packet of dry pasta that's piled up on my chest. Not the best time to be having a low blood sugar episode. My phone makes a noise. I run my hand over the sheets next to me searching for it. It's a message from my Chilean friend Nicholas. It's been a long and drawn-out voice message with lots of gaps. Hey dude, did you reach your hostel? I will try to vomit to feel better. I am very fucked up. Rookie error. We should have listened to the medicine man. We should have only had the recommended half teaspoon dose. Instead, we had 4.5 teaspoons. I know, let's just say we took one for the team, and hopefully our experience will educate any other travelers wishing to indulge on the hallucinogenic honey harvested deep in the forest of the Annapurna Himalayan mountain range. It's all Nicholas's fault anyway. That fucker was the one who introduced me to the idea on our bus ride to Pokhara. Hallucinogenic honey, man. Made by the largest honeybees in the world. They pollinate the rhododendron flower and it fucks you up, he said. Vice even did a piece on it. I thought, fuck off, you crazy tortilla-eating gringo. You're about as likely to find that as you are to pass through Australian customs. 3 days we search, we ask, we fail. Nicholas leaves to trek the Annapurna circuit, and I choose to do nothing, justifying to myself that I am providing space for creativity. Then it all went down. I find myself sitting in a small dwelling, the rain bouncing off the tarpaulin roof held together with sticks and rope. All I was after was some cracked pepper and Himalayan rock salt for my bloody scrambled eggs. But here I am inspecting this mummified caterpillar, whose body gets taken over by a fungus which then grows from the dead animal's mouth. Yeah, we're not doing that. On the floor lie small sacks of various medicinal herbs. This old Russian lady begins to hit on me. Instead of listening to her, I proceed to have a conversation with myself, weighing up the idea of pursuing what could be another interesting story for the boys. Do you want to have a taste of Russian Michael? Well, I've never been a huge fan of beef stroganoff, but maybe a small sample could suffice. She could make you stroganoff. She could also probably beat me in an arm wrestle by the looks of it. I mention medicine for my type 1 diabetes, and before I know it, she is leading me by the hand down an alleyway to a practicing shaman and Ayurvedic specialist. Enter Nigma Sherpa. Playing the role perfectly, this thin Nepali man is sitting cross-legged in his courtyard making rope incense out of rice paper. I ask him how the medicinal properties of the plants native only to the surrounding area of this village are discovered or identified. Visions and dreams, it seems, have caused men to wander far into the forest in search of their cure. Sounds legit to me. As we talk, he strokes the few long wisps of hair that hang from his chin. Mountain honey, he informs me, is an anti-diabetic agent and an aphrodisiac. Great. 2 priorities in my life taken care of all at once. Balanced blood sugar levels and a rocking hard boner to go with it. He has just the stuff. Half a teaspoon, he says. I get 10 teaspoons worth of the hallucinogenic honey dubbed Mad Honey and make my way back to my room. Nicholas returns a few days later. It's 4:30 p.m. and we take a 1 1/2 teaspoon hit. After all, there's no point beating around the bush, as we say in Australia. Oh, I didn't know he was Australian. Sitting on the balcony in silence, half hour passes by. We feel nothing, so we take another spoon. Another half hour, another spoon. As you can tell, both Nicholas and I are definitely, without a doubt, experienced recreational drug users with years of psychedelic experimentation under our belt. Alas, this is not the case. Yeah, we're not doing that either. We give up on the honey and decide to go for a walk. But why not have one final teaspoon? One for the road. After all, it's a dud batch, yeah? It's 6:30 p.m. We are downtown Pokhara and my tongue starts to feel numb. Nicholas feels normal and wants to go walkabout, but I think it's best for me to start making my way back. We split. I get 30 meters down the road and begin to feel dizziness, nausea, and a general weakness. My vision begins to distort and I'm like, well, fuck. My bed is ages away. Michael, oi! To my right are some Aussies I met a few days earlier. They're calling me from the balcony of a Vietnamese restaurant. I make my way up, resting on the stairs, trying to gather myself. My vision is currently sitting at near 50% and my body is heating up. I sit down next to them with a feeling of relief, familiar faces in a safer environment for me to wig out in than the gutter of a third world country. I explain to them the situation. They continue to check in on me throughout the course of their meal. I wonder what Nicholas is up to. I can't contact him though because I can't see shit. My vision is like that of a kaleidoscope, or light reflecting through shattered glass. Blackness comes and goes as I sit inebriated. My involvement in the conversation goes something like this. Boy, how you doing over there, man? Well, I'm currently blind and need to pee. I giggle in their general direction. But apart from that, I'm all G. Although in all seriousness, I was beginning to wig out a bit. I had experienced this type of tunnel vision in the past. 4 years ago when I took a hit of some chronic weed. 10 minutes later I blacked out, fell back into a fridge, had a mini seizure, and woke up to my mate slapping me in the face. Sounds worse than it was, but I self-diagnosed it as syncope. A temporary loss of consciousness that most often occurs when blood pressure is too low, hypotension, and the heart doesn't pump enough oxygen to the brain. I was expecting at any moment to wake up on my back after another seizure-like fainting episode, trying to convince everyone that I am just fine. I just focused on my breath and accepted that this was the ride I was on. It was now 8 p.m., and the group were heading off. I can't thank these guys enough. I would have been in a sticky situation without them. They walked me to the main road and hailed a taxi. I had my hands on Ryan's shoulders. Like a blind man, I followed his footsteps, managing to cork my thigh on the taxi bonnet whilst trying to get in the front door. What a mess. The taxi drops me close to my guest house. It's not close enough, though. It's a 200-meter walk up a slightly inclined dark alleyway. I have very few options right now. I am blind, and my body doesn't want to work. I take 5 small steps before having to lean against a wall to keep from fainting. It's a long walk home. I stop after every 5 steps and take 10 deep breaths, coaching myself to just keep moving forward. I am not worried. I am not scared. A little disappointed in myself, but that's okay. I entertain the idea of just curling up in the cornfields to my left and fetal positioning the night away. On my hands and knees, I crawl up my guest house stairs. My vision comes and goes as I feel for the keyhole to my room. I'm in. I feel sick and vomit into the rubbish bin. Immediately, I feel much better and send Nicholas a message encouraging him to do the same. I close my eyes with fingers crossed that I wake up in the morning. Morning comes, and I feel fine. A little wobbly, but fine. I message Nicholas. You still alive? He replies, Yeah, you? Further research since has revealed to me that symptoms from the honey appear anywhere between 30 minutes to 4 hours after consumption. What we experienced was mad honey poisoning, not intoxication. The signs and symptoms can seem life-threatening, but are rarely fatal. The word rarely doesn't give me much relief, but hopefully this reflection of our experience helps some poor bastard out there not make the same mistake. Remember, 1/2 to 1 teaspoon max, boys and girls. Cheers, Vice. And that is going to be it. I do hope you all enjoyed, even though, like I said, it was a tad incoherent at parts. If you did, a like and a subscribe would be fantastic. Comment letting me know if there's something specific you'd like to see next, and pop on those post notifications so you don't miss these upcoming story times of my own experience with this very interesting substance that are coming up. Also, if you've got a story of your own you want to share, do not hesitate to send it in to me and I'll get it posted up in no time. I'd love to read them, and I'd love to present them. You could submit via my Instagram or Facebook, or if you don't have either of those, my TikTok DMs. Although, I don't recommend that, as TikTok doesn't like us discussing psychoactives on their platform. Stay frosty, stay curious, and as always, stay safe out there. And with that, I will of course see all of you in the next one. Peace.